That's hard to do. To have a song that's traditional, like that's supposed to be in 4/4, put it in 3/4 or vice versa, and for it to work with the like rhyme scheme and the like words, like props to them.
Is it the boots? It's time for the boots. It's time for Das Boot.
Das Boot.
It's Das Boot Waltz.
Acapella!
Okay, so next we're reacting to a girl group called Gugudan. We've reacted to them once before in this series. This is actually a teaser for their song. This is what they released before they dropped their official music video. They're actually known for acapella. They've been practicing acapella since their debut, and they asked their company, can we please use it as like a promotional effort for one of our songs? And their company agreed that they can sing an acapella arrangement of the official song.
Who takes the bass part?
You'll see.
Is there actually like a... Okay.
Surprise, James, it's you. 1, 2, 3. This is cool because you have that
Sounds like
that
Bob
pedal.
Williams a little bit. Never mind. I take it back.
1, 2, 2.
Is there a minor 4? Hey, minor 4.
Same for your orchestra. Them poor French horns.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop. For the whole song. Sorry, Emma. You know the pain.
I love that. I like the little pointillism in the background. They're like.
The way their voices fit together so perfectly, it reminds me of a pipe organ.
So Katie, what characterizes a waltz?
Well, a waltz is usually in a 3/4 time signature, or sometimes 9/8. However, that is way more rare. There is an emphasis on the second beat, and it is dance-like because a waltz is a dance that people used to dance to. And usually there's, the left hand is doing some sort, if it's played on piano, it's doing some sort of repetitive pattern like chuck, 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 which is what's happening in this video.
That's how you earn a Picardy third.
Wow.
Hear that? Everyone else in the K-pop world just shook. I don't know, man. It makes me want to put on some boots and waltz.
No, I thought that was actually really nice because the way they did it was like they would have different ways of, I guess, singing. So you have like regular singing, like ta ta, or they can make it more flat sounding, so like closing your mouth a little bit, but just still blowing air out. You could like if you listen to it, like some of it, like they would have like pa pa versus like ta ta, like more vocal. Well, they're all vocal, but it's just like there's different ways to project the vocal lines. It's very interesting. I really like the texture.
I really like how they mixed it because they did like a lot of acapella, especially post Pitch Perfect, tend to sound like Pitch Perfect, and the way the acapella is recorded in Pitch Perfect isn't very good. It's very synthetic, and there's no softness. There's no nuance. But that was a nice little waltz.
Good mixing.
Yeah, so what do you think of that arrangement? And do you think you can guess what type of style they go for in the next song with that, based on that melody?
I think it's be flowery because it's really lighthearted and happy and airy, and the harmonies are really like pretty. That's nothing like harsh. So
Yeah, and the aesthetic of how they dressed and just kind of the character. Yeah, it's gonna be a very fun album. I feel like it's not gonna be like all necessarily like ballad-esque, but I think even the stuff that's more energetic is gonna be on that cuter side of things, that more like upbeat, lighthearted, not like a super heavy BTS kind of rip your heart out of your chest and step on it and say feel the shit, man. I don't know. I had a very much like a My Favorite Things kind of vibe from this.
oh yeah.
I mean, I think it'll still be like a waltz style is my guess, but I feel
The
like
waltz
it's
was
gonna pick
creepy.
up. Like I feel like that was kind of like a like look. This is kind of like this is what we can do with our voices. But then in the actual song when it's not a cappella, I think they're gonna speed it up. Maybe it'll still be waltz.
I was fine. I think they'll go for jazz.
I think they'll go for heavy metal pop. No, I don't know. Something with a lot of synths on the deep end. I don't know what kind of percussion they would use.
I think they'll use a drum track.
And you're basing your guesses off like the
It's just the individual on the parts themselves.
We got a blinged out clutch. We got a freaking hat with a bling bling around it.
A freaking hat with a bling bling around it. Technical terms.
And then we have this stiletto boot, which I need in my life. And you know when a woman is wearing shoes and they've got a point to them, that she means business. So it's not gonna be no waltz. Watch, I'm totally wrong, and it's like hilarious, and I've been over here like arguing my point, and then it's just like, just kidding, it has nothing to do with these 3 props, ha! I'm going with bling, and we're going full out, and we're going a completely different vibe.
Alright, so now we'll be reacting to the music video, and Gugudan has a kind of movie concept where they try out different concepts every single time they have a comeback. So now we're reacting to the music video, and this song is composed by Eric Lidbaum and Mellow Design. Go ahead.
Ooh, 3, 2, 1.
Same key as the waltz. That gets bonus points.
Ooh, little whistle.
Well, the intro was
Did they fake me out with this intro? Did she take it?
Oh shit!
All right, so first we have we have a different time signature.
Visually, it's pretty like.
The rhythm is different too.
I dig what they're doing with the videography with the hat. That's super cool. But also the rhythm, like the drum set, like the trash can drum set.
Yeah.
Ooh, minor.
That's hard to do. To have a song that's traditional, like that's supposed to be in 4/4, put it in 3/4 or vice versa, and for it to work with the like rhyme scheme and the like words, like props to them.
Tropical.
I like that little floaty. Because it's like very rhythmic and you have something that kind of just like sails over it.
Love those syncopations.
It almost sounds like a marching snare drum. Like the electric sound I use.
Yes.
Getting into it.
Walking bass.
It's so different, but like they have the same kind of attitude. Kind of fabulous, kind of serious.
Totally different verse. The previous one started in major, this one doesn't.
Now that we're back in the verse, I'm getting more of like a dance kind of feel, and that almost reminds me more of the teaser than before it did, but like still not a waltz.
So what I'm getting about this song is that if you have the right pair of boots, you can do anything.
Man, the only way to describe this chorus is like confident. I don't know. There's something about this chorus where you're just like, yes, this is what it should sound like. With the whole tropical synth and stuff.
There's like sometimes a flat 7 and sometimes a leading tone in here. This is also very tonally ambiguous. I'm getting, ooh, break it down, girls. We're breaking it down. We're dancing.
The freaking 80s sax playing.
I know.
Everybody had a metal mouthpiece.
Oh, shoot. The brights in my word. Oh! It's short and sweet. I love it. It's not like a whole section.
Yeah.
I really like the whistle motive. Those boots look so good. Yeah. I want some, but like I don't think I would pull that off.
I think it takes a certain amount of skill, precision, and courage to wear boots that come up to your knees.
Why is this a great song? Why is this like so good? Still not done. Yep. Ooh. Yes! My word.
I like that speak up, but yet ironically there's no like music around it, so it's kind of like understated.
Pussy boots.
Oh, the kitty was so cute.
What do you think about that song overall musically?
I can definitely see the resemblances to the waltz, but they did a really good job completely changing the style and like not having you expect the other video from the other. I like the chords underneath. There was like a synth sound that was like making it sound really jazzy. I like that a lot, and I like the like breakdown section.
Yeah, this was really cool because it's like, yeah, you have the kind of the previous acapella video, and you have this, which is kind of like in your face, and like the prior video sets this up to be a bit more like to even be that much more exciting from the get-go. And I think musically, like the way like the sounds of their voice very much still blends to the sound of the previous video, so it's not like it's two completely different things. I feel like that's what carries over. And I think what I really liked about this video is like just like the use of like cool rhythms and stuff. I think that's what kind of really made this exciting, really fun.
Wait, which came first? The walls came first, or
Walls
did this?
came first.
Oh shit.
I believe they composed this song first, but then they decided, you know what, we're gonna have a teaser, acapella teaser that sounds like this.
Oh, okay. That was awesome. I think I enjoyed this a lot more, just because, well, the production value is a lot.
Significantly higher?
Yes, a lot more variation in timbre and in, what do you call it? Frequencies and orchestration as well. You actually had bass sections and you had stuff that was in that register.
Yep.
While with the acapella version, you only reached a certain point.
Frequency.
This really did span the spectrum.
Boots. That's so great.
And I was like, oh, their boots are so good. I didn't even think
Well,
about
it was called The Boots.
I didn't even think about the title of the thing.
I like didn't realize how much tonal ambiguity there was until we got to the chorus towards the end, and I kept, because there were a lot of times, well, I guess I kind of realized it was subconsciously, because I kept trying to hear like the leading tone in there, and I sometimes could, but I sometimes heard flat 7. I was like, oh, well, maybe they're just like,
I feel like it's mostly
sometimes
minor.
doing it. No, it definitely is mostly minor, but it's because of their like use of the leading tone and not use of the leading tone that always just makes it sound more ambiguous, because that's what like pulls it to the tonic. So, but yeah, no, that was awesome. I liked that, and I liked that one section where they just kind of like there was like a breakdown and they just danced.
The bridge.
Yeah, the bridge.
I think the whistle line was just so nice. You know, it's like when you take something repetitive and you just slap it at the bottom, you really need something that complements both one another. If you have something that's static, then you need something really active on top. They did that, and it was great. So like once you transitioned to the chorus, it was like, fine.
It's so chill, but it's also so hype. It's great.
There's a combination of both. Like I wouldn't mind if it was just full blast, like go for it. Like that's how they wanted to do it, and it sounded great.
Yeah,
it was executed
it's
well.
really cool when a song uses a particular sound just for like 4 notes, like that sax in the bridge. That's it, and it just makes. And it feels like a world. It's like that one movie character that just cameos, and you're like, what's he doing there? It's like building a big universe. I've been watching too much Marvel. I'll shut up. Something about the whistle tone that I noticed. Oftentimes when you hear a whistle sounds being recorded, you hear the air blowing sound, but this whistle tone is so pure. It's just the tone.
Yeah.
And like. See, it's purer than that even. They did something to it. They rounded it out, they equalized it, and it's just, the result is something that sounds unreal, and the way it slides so accurately between the pitches. I mean, there's obviously some auto-tuning, but it's not like the obvious type. It's just something to make it sound more pure, and that's what gives the song just that silky smoothness.
To add on to that, actually, like I love the aspects of like when they climb up with the soprano, like the really high pitched sounds. I don't know, I just think of straws for some reason. But you have these rising motions. But then there's that one where they did that, and then they put the whistle, and it was just like, wow, that was some nice build up. And also it's just like it's like you take something so repetitive, and you just like, here's another angle. Like you take another motive to complement that.
Yeah.
And it's like
Then give it a little walking bass.
there you go. Like if you have different combinations, it adds to the nuance. It breaks away from the whole repetitiveness, like the boringness of repetitiveness. When it's repetitive, find new ways to listen or view it, and that's what they did.
Yes, indeed.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel if you're new. I'm the channel runner and producer of this series. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you're curious to see what else we're going to react to in the future, go ahead and check the description for a bunch of links that I have to playlists and schedules. Also, please check our Patreon if you want to support us. Patrons get access to unedited, full-length reaction videos, access to exclusive content, as well as early access to all the videos posted on here, and more. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.